Why not?
Because you can't question Allah and His logic.
Where
and
does
what
it
He
say?
says and what
So
He
you
does.
mean Allah wants me to be a dummy, a blind follower, and being stupid all my life and not question? So now we're gonna know it's the truth.
Hi, amazing viewers. Welcome to Christianity over Islam with Shamoun. And on today's amazing debate, animated Muslim debates Christian on the Quran end up shocks. Let's watch this amazing video.
I didn't say he's a man. I said
You will not fathom who Allah is.
okay. So you can't. Why are you screaming to the
Habibi,
Okay, why are you screaming?
you cannot fathom
Why are you
what
waking up
Allah
people? Dude?
is.
Okay, well, you don't need to scream. Calm down. Okay, you're not gonna play games because you know the Arabic. So that's why I respect you, because you're gonna tell me you know the Arabic. And don't play games. Don't add to your Quran, please. Do not.
English is stronger for me, but
Okay,
I
but
have
you
a
can
good
at least
basis.
understand what the Arabic. You even okay.
Yeah. I know.
Go to Surah
Okay.
Al-Maryam. Surah
Surah
Al-Maryam,
Al-Maryam.
chapter 19.
Okay, which verse?
Okay, read 16 and 17 first.
And give an account of Mary in this book when she withdrew from her people to an eastern spacious place. Then she screened herself off from them. Then we sent to her our revelation, and he presented
Astaghfirullah,
himself.
astaghfirullah, a'udhu billah. It doesn't say wahi. It says ruh, ruhana.
Ruh,
Okay, so translate it correctly. We sent to her what?
his spirit.
Good. So now read it that way. And we sent to her our spirit. Read it for us.
And we sent to her our spirit, and he presented himself to her in the form of a perfect and well-proportioned man.
Okay, now Allah sent his spirit to Mary, and the spirit appeared as a man. Keep that in mind, right? The spirit appeared as a man to her to speak to her. Don't forget that part. Now read 18 and 19. Ayat 18.
I know what you're thinking.
Okay, whatever I'm thinking, you'll find out. Just read now verses 18
You're
to 19.
thinking that's Jesus.
No, I didn't see. Here we go again. Read 18 and 19 for me first, please, before you tell me what I think. Just read 18 and 19, dude.
Mary said, I invoke the most gracious God to defend me from you if you guard the least against evil. He said, I am but a messenger of your Lord. I give glad tidings of a most pure
Astaghfirullah,
son.
astaghfirullah, a'udhu billah. What translation are you reading?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان
That's right.
الرجيم.
Okay, so then why does you're playing with your Quran? He didn't say, I come to give you glad tidings. He says, I'm only a messenger of your Lord to give you, li ahabba, to give you a pure son. Why did your English pervert the Arabic? Read.
قال إنما أنا رسول ربك ليحب لك قلوبا زكية.
Thank you. He didn't say, I came to give you glad tidings. I came to give you a faultless son.
He said, I am but a messenger of your Lord. I give you a most pure son.
Beautiful. So you agree, the Spirit saying, I give you a most pure son, right?
Yeah, the glad tidings is in parentheses.
Yeah, that's why this translation is dishonest. Revelation, it says for rule. Okay, but you saw it now. Why don't you follow me? It's the Spirit who appears as a man.
We know
Okay,
that
well, can I
Mary
finish it?
is
You
a
let me make
virgin.
my point. Dude, can I make my point first before you get animated? The Spirit appeared to her as a perfect man, spoke to her saying, I'm a messenger of your Lord to give you, I will give you a faultless son. I will give you a faultless son. So he's the one who's going to give her a child, Jesus. Go to Surah Al-Tahrim, chapter 66 of the Quran.
ومريم بن عمران الذي أحسنت فرجها ونفخنا
فرجها والله
فيها من روحنا وصدقت بكلمات ربها وكتبه وكانت من
Good. All right.
القانتين.
Okay, and Mary, the daughter of Imran, who guarded her farj, and we breathed into, it says, he, into him of our spirit. So what did Allah do? He breathed what into Mary?
Basically, this is when he made her pregnant.
Yeah,
with
how?
Jesus.
How? We breathe into her of our spirit. The spirit
Yeah.
was breathed into Mary. What spirit? The spirit you just read, who said, I have come to you to give you a faultless son. So are you seeing how the spirit is the one who comes, enters Mary to cause her to get pregnant with Jesus? Are you seeing that? Or do I have to explain it again?
Yeah, I see.
You see it, right?
Yeah, I see.
You agree. The spirit came.
Nobody denies that Jesus was born.
No, I'm not talking about
Mary and
Jesus.
she was a virgin.
Don't change the subject about Jesus. I'm talking about the spirit, dude. Be patient.
Nobody will deny this.
Okay, so you admit the spirit came and then the spirit entered her and caused her to get pregnant. He created the life in her womb, right?
What do you mean spirit? روحنا, روح.
Our spirit. Ruhina is our
Ruh
ruh.
is yeah.
We sent her our spirit who appeared as a, okay. So you agree the spirit came, entered
Allah
it.
breathed His spirit into Maryam.
Yeah, not He breathed this spirit. Allah breathed the spirit to Mary, and the spirit caused her to get pregnant, right? The spirit gave her that child, caused her to get pregnant, created that life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. You agree,
Yeah.
right?
That's what the Quran is saying.
Okay, I just want to make sure so I don't put words in your mouth. So you just admit the Spirit is creator and life giver, but he's not Allah. He's a messenger of Allah. So how many creators do you have? Good job.
No.
You
No,
just
no, no,
admitted.
no, 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 no.
Yes, you just admitted, dude.
Allah is the one who breathed the spirit.
And the Spirit is the one who entered her body and created the life. Like he said, I came to give you a son. So thank you. You have two creators now.
No, no, what does that mean? He made her pregnant.
Yeah,
Jesus
the Spirit,
was
right?
born.
Yeah, so the Spirit made Mary pregnant, though the Spirit created and gave life. Good job.
Allah's spirit
Yes.
made her pregnant.
Yes,
But
Allah's
what
spirit.
was born was a man.
Good job.
A prophet named Jesus.
Allah's Spirit made her pregnant, right?
You can interpret it any way you want.
Okay,
but a man was born.
Jihad, you're not
And
getting it.
Allah-
Allah's Spirit created the man. So Allah's Spirit is the creator with Allah. How many is that? Allah and His Spirit. That's two creators, man. Thank you. Thank you, my
That's
friend.
the way you're seeing it.
Well, explain it to me. Is the Spirit Allah?
That's because you're a Christian. That's the way you want to see it. You
Okay,
want to tie
is the
everything
Spirit
back to
Allah?
Christianity, but Allah breathed a child into Mary.
No, He didn't breathe the
And
child into
Jesus,
Mary.
the prophet.
He didn't breathe the child into Mary. He breathed the Spirit into Mary. So the Spirit, when He entered Mary, He created the life.
نفخنا فيها من روحنا. So He
Yes.
breathed into her from our spirit.
Yes, and that
in
Spirit,
order to produce a child.
exactly.
It doesn't
And
say we breathed our spirit and the spirit
Jihad.
became the child.
Did you forget chapter 19 of the Quran where the Spirit came to her and saying, I came to give you a child? You forgot chapter 19? It's not in the Quran, which we just read?
It's yeah, the spirit.
So why are you yelling?
gave her a child.
Why are you yelling, getting animated when I had you read chapter 19 and then chapter 66? Chapter 19, it says, we sent to her our Spirit to appear to her as a well-proportioned, perfect man. The Spirit said to her, I am only a messenger of your Lord to give you, I give you a faultless son. That's when we go to 66:12 and see how He did it. That Spirit is the
Okay.
one who entered Mary and created the life in Mary. The Spirit did it. And you said yes. So the Spirit created life. He's a creator, but He's not Allah. So how many creators do you have?
One.
So is the Spirit one with Allah? Thank you. The Spirit is one with Allah. Good job. Okay, now, can we talk about the Quran?
No.
Okay.
Jesus was born of Mary.
I'm not talking about Jesus.
God
Why do you
made
keep
her
talking about
pregnant.
Jesus, dude? I'm talking about the Spirit. You talking about Jesus? Can you stop? I'm talking about the Spirit, dude. I didn't say the Spirit is Jesus. Why you keep bringing that up? I have no idea. Allah's Spirit came and told me.
Because I know what you're doing.
What am
You're
I doing?
Playing gymnastics.
Okay, thank you. I just read the Quran. You agreed with me. I was right.
You want to play gymnastics. So
All right. If that's
I'm
what you're
telling you,
all right.
obviously we know Jesus is born from Mary.
Okay.
So you're saying all of the Spirit. You're bringing Trinity into this.
All right.
That's not what it is.
I'm not bringing anything. I'm just quoting the Quran. You're agreeing with me. Did I quote the Bible or the Quran?
This is the Quran.
Okay. Now you talk about Jesus. You keep wanting to go to Jesus. Okay. Jesus was born of a virgin, right?
Yeah,
Why?
because Allah made it happen.
Why for him, though?
Why for who?
Why did He make it happen for Jesus to be born of a virgin?
This is Allahu A'lam. We don't know.
That's it? That's the only excuse you have? Allahu Alam?
We don't have any clear reason why Allah did it, but He did
Okay.
it.
Well,
That's what we
all
know.
right. Hold on. So let's see how many things you don't know, because I'm going to show you them. Now, in Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3, verse 42.
Because we're not told this.
Okay, well, in Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3, verse 42, it says that Allah preferred Mary and purified Mary and preferred her above all women. You agree?
42.
Yeah, chapter 3 of the Quran, verse 42.
I'm going.
Okay, go ahead.
Recall the time when the angel said, "O Mary, surely Allah has chosen you and has rid you of all impurities. He has preferred you to the women of all people."
Okay, and actually all creation, but that's okay. So Mary,
All creation.
okay, so Mary is preferred above all women of creation. Mary, right?
That's what the Quran says.
Okay, the number one, that's number one. Okay, number two, Mary is the only woman mentioned in the entire Quran, right?
Mary is the only woman mentioned in
Yep.
the Quran.
No other woman is mentioned by name. And the Quran will say the wife of so-and-so, the mother of so-and-so, but it never mentions any woman by name except Mary.
Well, you're claiming that, but I didn't confirm it.
It's easy, man. Just go Google it if you want. Mary, the word of a woman, the name of a woman, Maryam,
I'll stick with you. I'll stick
Okay.
with you, but I'm not going to admit
and
that.
you're going to
Like,
confirm it later. You're going to confirm it later.
I will stick with
Okay.
what's fruit. So
Okay.
you're talking about the verse. Stick
Yes.
to the verse.
Yeah, no, because this is another proof. Because Mary has a chapter named in her honor, Surah Al-Maryam, chapter 19, the chapter of Mary. Mary is preferred above all women, and Mary is the only woman mentioned by name in the Quran. Why? Why is she so honored and not the mother of your prophet? Why is she so honored but not the mother of your prophet? And in Sahih Muslim says that Amina, the mother of your prophet, is burning in hell.
Who's
Sahih Muslim. You want to read that for you? You want to read it for you? I'll get it. Sahih Muslim, but you're going to say it's da'if.
You can't just say why is the well. You can't just ask these. You can't just ask these questions.
Why? Why can't I?
Because, I mean, Allah.
Why not?
Because you can't question Allah and His logic.
Where
and
does
what
it
He
say?
says and
Oh,
what
so
He
you
does.
mean Allah wants me to be a dummy, a blind follower, and being stupid all my life and not question? So now I'm going to know it's the truth.
Yeah. So, do you question the Bible? No.
Of course. Why do you think I end up believing the Bible? Because I question it, see if it's true, and I came to that conclusion. Here I'm asking you questions, you just want to blindly follow. So do you want me to read for you Sahih Muslim, where your prophet was told, don't pray for your mother, because she was of one of the mushrikun, she's in hell, and his father's in hell? Muhammad's father and mother are in hell?
This is
Huh?
nonsense.
Do you want me to read the hadith? I mean, it's up to you. And it's from Sunnah.
Even if you read the hadith, I'm not going to believe it.
So you're not going to believe what Sahih Muslim says. Okay, here. But I'm going to give you the link anyway. Let me read it, okay? All right, here it goes.
That's typically what I use, the Sunnah.
Okay, well, I just gave it to you. Let me read it. Sahih Muslim, book 4, number 2129. Abu Huraira reported, Allah's messenger as saying, I sought permission to beg forgiveness for my mother, but he did not grant it to me. So Allah said, Muhammad, don't pray for forgiveness. I won't forgive her. Sahih Muslim. Let me give you the other link. Hold on, because you don't trust me. So here you go. Okay, here you go.
Wait. Abu Huraira reported Allah's messenger saying, I sought permission to beg forgiveness for my mother.
Read it. Finish it.
But
Finish it. Finish the hadith, man.
So the Prophet's mother, she died before
She died as a
he
kafira.
received his revelations.
Okay, she died as a kafira.
She died before he
As a kafira, right? A disbeliever who was one of the mushrikun, who used to worship
If she-
the idols, right?
If she doesn't have the knowledge, she's not to blame.
Okay, but then why is Allah telling Muhammad, don't ask for forgiveness? That means she's being blamed. Because you don't ask Allah to forgive her if she's not being blamed and she's in sin that needs to be forgiven. Do you understand what you're talking about?
What did I tell you about the hadith before? What did I tell you? What did I tell you about the hadith just a little while ago? You have to take it. Huh?
I'm laughing because you're getting angry for a second. Dude, I'm just quoting.
I'm not getting angry, but I'm making my point to you.
Okay, but dude, this is Sahih Muslim. You want me to then say, hey man, Sahih Muslim, who cares? But wait, I have to care because this is the Sunnah. You tell me follow Quran and Sunnah. The Sunnah is found in the Sahihain, Al-Bukhari Muslim, the most authentic collection. I quote it, now you're telling me, don't quote it, man. What I tell you? Dude, what kind of religion is this? You make it up as you go along. What kind of religion is this? I go to your source. I didn't
Because
write
the Quran is the word of Allah.
Okay, where does the Quran honor Muhammad's
and
mother?
The Prophet said, don't make hadith about me because
Really?
the Prophet himself instructed his companions not to make hadith. That's why
Wow.
this hadith is a debated issue these days.
Hold on.
And if you don't believe me,
man, dude. You're gonna create more problems, Jihad. Let's take it step by step. Okay, my question is, okay, forget the hadith. We go back to my point again. You made my point. Jesus' mother is so special. Allah mentions her by name in the Quran, but your prophet's mother is not so special because the Quran doesn't even tell us who she was, what's her name, and what's her background. Is that how Allah honored your prophet? He didn't even mention a single thing about his mother in the Quran? So I'm gonna know whose mother is.
Allah did not mention his mother's name.
But why does he mention Jesus'
Allah.
mother's name?
Because Jesus was a prophet.
So was Muhammad. He was a prophet. Why come his mother's not mentioned?
Because Mary was a virgin. So
Also, because she's a virgin, she's
I
mentioned.
don't know, my
Okay.
friend. Listen,
Okay, all right, all right.
listen. You cannot ask me these questions because I cannot just answer.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, why Allah did this or why Allah did that? Allahu A'lam.
Okay, so if we
I
Christians say
cannot
that.
answer for Allah.
Okay.
I'm a human.
Okay, by the way, here's the article, guys. The article on this here goes. Save the articles. Click on them. Study them. Okay, I'm going to give you the article too. I'm going to give you articles so you can go study and ask your shiuch, right? You can ask them. There's the article. Go study it. Okay, now, Jihad, here's what's funny about you. You're going to call me and ask me questions about my faith, and if I don't answer, then you're going to laugh at me. You're going to say, yeah, stupid kafir. You don't know the answer and you're still a Christian. But conveniently for you, when you don't have an answer, you still want to be Muslim and saying, well, I don't know. I'm not a scholar, and you still want to believe. So then why do you attack Christians who want to still believe in their book even though they don't have answers.
I don't attack them.
That's why you're calling me, because you want to attack my faith to show me it's wrong, and so that I can be confused.
I attacked the Old Testament, and the reason I did that was because you guys attack Islam and you say, oh, it's violent and it does this and it does that, and I pointed to a reference in the Bible which is maybe similar to the arguments you guys make.
We've already answered those for years,
but I did not attack directly the doctrine of Christianity. I just attacked
you did.
a certain verse,
brother,
out of the
you
Old
did.
Testament.
My brother in humanity, you did. Earlier you said Islam doesn't teach three gods as you acclimate to do so. Yes, you did. You accused me of worshiping three gods. Did you remember earlier?
Yeah, Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
So then you're saying, but you didn't call to attack. That's an attack. I'm not upset about it. So make up your mind. Did you call to attack my faith, or did you call not to attack my faith?
I didn't call to attack your faith. I just called to prove to you that Islam is the truth.
How did you prove it when you don't have answers?
The thing is that you insult a lot. So I seen you debate this Indian guy, and you're insulting him, and you're
Jihad, can I tell you why?
Cursing the Prophet.
Do you know why, Jihad? I'll explain to you. If someone's like you, who doesn't swear and insult, I will be respectful. But be fair.
That guy did not swear and insult you.
No, my friend, be fair. Usually they come in my comment section and they will cuss me out, cuss my Bible out, insult Jesus, and say your God came out of a woman's private part, and your God, went to the bathroom. No, man, don't play victim here. You know why? Narcissists like to play the victim. They'll abuse you, but when they give them a taste of their medicine, then they play the victim, play innocent. Don't play that with me. So like with you, you've been respectful. Have I attacked you, insulted you? When I found out you're respectful and honest and you're not making fun, have I said anything to insult you?
Surprisingly, I'm shocked that you have not.
Because I don't attack a Muslim who comes and asks sincere questions and tries to answer questions. I will attack you the moment you make fun of my God, the moment you attack my Bible, the moment you try to then bully us, then I want to be a lion for Jesus and put you in your place. I mean, come on, man.
If you have arguments against Islam,
yes,
then you're just on the other side of the aisle, because people, many Western scholars, these professors at universities,
really,
Bart Ehrman and whatnot, they got many secular arguments against Christianity.
Bart Ehrman is not a friend for you,
and stuff like that.
Bart Ehrman is not a friend for you. You know why? Okay, you mentioned Bart Ehrman, not me. Bart Ehrman says it is a fact of history. It's an historical fact, and he says it as an atheist, agnostic, that Jesus was killed on the cross. Is Bart Ehrman right?
Okay, so
is he right?
Do you know that there's sources that say, and I'm not saying that, there's sources that say that Jesus had a brother. Okay. And Jesus was like, basically they put him,
Thomas Didymus, the twin. Thomas Didymus,
there were so many other scriptures that the Romans came down and they said they buried these scriptures.
You're not listening.
They had the Council of Nicaea. They said
you're not
no
listening.
more of these scriptures. This is what Christianity is.
You're not
and
listening.
All the other people in the Middle East that had their version of who Jesus was and what his early life was, because all you have is an account of 3 years of his life.
Okay. Jihad, you're not listening, right?
Anything else.
Okay, Jihad, you're not listening. You see, you went on a tangent. You didn't listen. Did you mention Bart Ehrman?
I said he was one of the scholars of many that I know.
Okay, Bart Ehrman, I just mentioned what he believes. You went on a tangent about Jesus had a brother. Yeah, Thomas
But
Didymus.
You understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, can I address it? I'll address it. Jesus' brother, I know. Thomas Didymus, the twin. In Syriac Christianity, the disciple of Jesus, the Apostle Thomas, was called his twin. Why? Well, Thomas wasn't from his family. It seems like they had a physical resemblance, but put that aside. You said Council of Nicaea. You again are repeating errors that you picked up from people. Not even Bart Ehrman will tell you that at the Council of Nicaea in 325, I'm giving you the date. In the Council of Nicaea 325, no one at the council decided what books of the Bible would be imposed on Christianity. That was not an issue at the Council of Nicaea. The Council of Nicaea, it was the...
I believe it was.
What?
I believe that's wrong.
Give me your proof. I have the historical sources. Give me your proof. It is a fact by any scholar, even not a Christian. Bart Ehrman's not a Christian. Go contact him. Say, hey, Bart, you're not a Christian. At the Council of Nicaea, is that when they decided the books of the Bible? Say, what are you talking about, man? He'll say, put down the pipe, son. So you're getting information and you're parroting it and you're embarrassing yourself for doing so. Now, the other books that were buried, I'm going to tell you what those books are. They're called the Nag Hammadi Library that was found in 1945. These Gospels, you'll find them written in the Coptic language. They're from the 2nd, 3rd, 4th centuries after Jesus. And these gospels, so-called, actually backfire against you. Because you know what these people believed about Jesus? Do you know what they believe? They're called Gnostics. That's just the term scholars give. What do they? You know what they believe about Jesus?
Exactly.
Do you know what they believe? You're saying exactly. Exactly what?
They believed he was more like a spiritual leader.
They believe he was God, a divine being from a higher level of the aeons, and that he, being God, either wasn't truly human. So there was a human Jesus.
Not all of them.
Yeah, I know. If you let me finish.
Not all of them believe that.
You let me finish? Yes. The Nag Hammadi, they believe the divine Christ either appeared as a man but wasn't truly human, or there was a human Jesus that was indwelt by the divine Christ. Which of those views agree with Muhammad? Which of the views of the Gnostics agree with Muhammad?
They thought he was the Messiah.
You're not listening again. The Nag Hammadi library, their documents show that the church fathers are right when they told us what they believe. They believe the divine Christ, he's divine, he is God from a higher aeon, who either appeared as a man but wasn't truly human, or he indwelt the human Jesus and left him when the human Jesus was dying on the cross. Which of those two views of the Gnostics agree with Muhammad?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Okay, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
All right, I don't know. Okay, doesn't matter to you. It should matter to you because your Quran says the true followers of Jesus were victorious, and Allah empowered them to be victorious till the day of resurrection. So it doesn't matter to you who the true followers of Jesus were, who were victorious, who won, and remained uppermost till the day of resurrection? You don't care?
So what we know is that somebody else got put in Jesus's place.
Where do you know that from?
From Islamic source.
And so a source that comes over 600 years after the time of Jesus is more reliable than documents that come within the first century, anywhere from 30 to 60 years after Jesus went to heaven. So a document that's 30 years after Jesus went to heaven is less reliable than your Quran that comes 600 years later. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. That's fine.
Okay. Hey, man, you got more questions, or you want to call back some other time?
All I'm saying to you is that there's some other scriptures out there that don't agree with what you guys believe in.
Okay, what's our name them? Name them.
Huh?
Give me the name. I gave you the Gnostic Gospels. They not only not agree with me, they don't agree
Some
with
of the Gnostic Gospels. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
None of them. None of them.
They believe that Jesus was a man.
No.
Regular man.
No, the Gnostics you're quoting either thought the human Jesus was indwelt by the
There
divine
were some
Christ.
stuff for Allah that even believed that he was not even born of a virgin.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
Okay, so then why are you appealing to them? Okay, let's go with you. The Gnostics that said the Christ is divine, he's God, who appeared as on earth but didn't become man.
They didn't all say that.
Okay, but you're not listening. I'll get to what they said. Do you agree with them? Were they right? Those Gnostics that said that.
That said what?
That there is the divine Christ, he is God, who came to the earth, appeared as a man, but wasn't actually a man. Do you agree with them? They're right or are they wrong?
I believe he was a man.
Okay, no, I'm asking, were they right or wrong? I know what you believe.
Say it again.
Okay. One group of Gnostics thought there is Christ who is a divine being, a God from the higher level of the aeons. When he came to earth, appeared as a man, but wasn't actually human. He didn't have an actual physical body. It just appeared as a body, but he didn't have one. Were they right or wrong?
Wrong.
Okay. The other Gnostics believe there was a human Jesus. Listen to this carefully. And that divine Christ, that Christ was different from the human Jesus. He came a dwelt Jesus. Then the human Jesus was nailed on the cross and the Christ left him. Do you believe that? Were they right?
They could have been.
Oh, so you mean the Quran is wrong when it says Jesus is the Christ? Because this group says, no, Jesus is not the Christ. He's a man. Christ is God that indwelt him and left him. So then Muhammad is wrong.
Nobody knows for sure, and the Quran doesn't go into detail about it.
The Quran says Jesus is the Messiah. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Jesus is the Messiah.
This
That's
group
what the
said
Jews
he's
thought.
not. You're not listening, see? Jihad, you're not listening. This group said Jesus is not the Messiah. He's a man, and the Messiah is a divine being, a God that came to dwell in him, but then that Christ left him when the man Jesus died and was nailed to the cross. And you're saying the Quran agrees with this?
The Quran came to correct all the disputes that they had. So the Quran says that they disputed amongst themselves.
So they're
about
wrong?
Jesus.
Both these Gnostic groups were wrong?
Yeah, they're wrong in different angles according to
Okay,
Islam.
good. So then don't appeal to them because
different angles.
okay, don't appeal to them because they don't agree with you. Now, where does the Quran say that someone else died in Jesus' place? That's Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, verse 157, right?
Okay.
Show me where it says that someone was made to look like Jesus.
That's enough for me. Take it easy.
Okay, Jihad, take care. We'll talk some other time.
Welcome back. Hope you learned from this amazing video. Please do it to like, subscribe, hit on the notification button so that each time we drop our amazing videos, you'll be notified. And do it to write in the comment section whatever thing you've learned from this amazing video. As you can see in this video, this Muslim guy was trying to challenge Shamoun on the Quran. Was trying to say to Shamoun that the Quran is not wrong and the Quran is right and is full, or everything the Quran said about Allah is right. And Shamoun began to school him about the Quran. Shamoun told him to open the Quran, in a part of the Quran, and told him to read. When he read, he found out that Mary was the one that was spoken about in the Quran. And Sam asked him, why is that your Muhammad did not speak about his mother in the Quran? Why is he speaking about Mary? And he said, because Mary is the mother of Jesus, the great prophet. And Sam says, so does that mean your Muhammad is not a prophet that he can't speak about his mother? And the guy kept quiet. And Shamoun asked him and said, in the Quran, it was written that Jesus is more greater than your Muhammad. And this guy started manifesting until why would Shamoun made this kind of statement. And Shamoun gave him a part of the Quran to read in Armata, where he told him to read 108. When he read it, he found out that Jesus is greater than his prophet Muhammad. And immediately this guy started tap dancing in the debate, started bringing unusual points which is not even pointless in this debate. And Sam began to school him and told him, this are proof to tell you that your Muhammad has been schooling you guys with lies, that all these things he's been telling you guys is not true, that is written in the Quran. So you guys are directly worshipping your Muhammad, because it was well saying that Jesus is greater than your Muhammad, and everything that Jesus did here on earth, your Muhammad did not even do 1/10, even one of the things Jesus Christ did on earth. So these are points to tell that Jesus Christ is greater than your Muhammad. So thanks for watching this amazing video. Hope to see you in our next debate.